Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We just saw Princess and Her Ponies take down Pyrite's Aces in a swift 2-0 victory in map number 1, and there's Zach, our resident boss G ACOG god, who was just running circles around them with it, and now we're going to see Princess and Her Ponies come up again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I'm wondering how they're going to play this, considering we have just had confirmation, indeed, that FoxA's team have just won 2-0 against Like These Nuts. So if Rai's team are taking this really seriously, if the Princess and the Ponies are taking this very, very seriously, that is going to be a little bit spooky going forward, especially as we're starting with Hostage Canal, Dino.
Yeah, a little bit of that canal action is going to be coming through, and yeah, yes, we are listening in, and yes, hashtag DesNets will happen sooner or later. The CCS and R6 Meme Sports Twitter guys, just these thinly veiled threats have me worried that I'm going to get, roped into, like, going bald or something. I know they like shaving eyebrows. I've not signed up for any of these so far.
I mean, let's hope that your eyebrows stay intact for now, Dino.
Yeah.
Let's just have a cheeky look at these rosters again, though, for any of you who have just tuned in. Princess and Her Ponies, Riley, Filthy Souza, Arkuf, Ikixter, and Zach. So that's a very spicy lineup. We did just see them play against Pirates Aces and win, actually, Dino, didn't we?
Yeah, as we mentioned, Zach, the boss G ACOG god, kickstarred the titled princess, waking up at 6 a.m. His time to take part in the tournament. And Riley, on a revenge mission after being denied access to Pengu's team, formed her own squadron, and they are here to play, here to compete. That was a very, convincing victory in the first game. They were really going for it, but they're going to be going up against FoxA's multi-list, and just the energy that these guys have on offer. I mean, we've got Penguin on the controller, we've got Chalk, we've got Spoit, we've got Autumn May, and then we've got the sex god himself, Lonnie Lightning.
The sex god himself, indeed.
I mean,
hashtag SMG11. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it,
Absolutely.
I do think this matchup's going to be a barn burner, as everyone so constantly likes to say. I think this is going to be a bit of a spicy one. Some really good players in both teams, really good content creators. I mean, again, if the last match is anything to go by, I felt like going into this, okay, we're going to see some very fun plays. We're going to see some Nomad air jab fights. We're going to see, some feud hostage action. I don't think we're going to see that with this. And again, it is Canal hostage, which I don't actually know where the sites are for Canal hostage, if I'm honest.
No, me either.
So yeah, I don't actually know where those sites are. So this is going to be a new one for me. I don't know how this is going to go. I think both these teams are going to be a little bit sweaty. More sweaty than I previously expected. And again, if we've got people like Kix running Lion Shotgun, I have no prediction as to what's going to go down.
I mean, Schreikel, our wonderful observer, quick on the tweets, and our production team even quicker to get it shown. And they want me to rebrand to Bold O. I have spent the last year taking advantage of lockdown to go through that, awkward stage of trying to grow your hair out where it just looks bad, and it still looks bad at the moment because it's not where I want it to be, but I'm not going to go shave my head just now, so...
Please don't shave your head.
I feel like I'm going to get...
It will look so weird.
I feel like I'm going to get bullied into doing it at this point.
But
it's all for charity. It's all for charity. It's all for a good cause.
It will look weird. Cursed, if anything.
Cursed Dino. Well, let's see if Cursed Dino is going to be slightly better than these map bans. We briefly touched on it already. We are going to be going to Canal for Hostage, and that's going to be followed up by Secure Area on Outback. Oh no. Outback.
Utbook. Utbook indeed. And Bomb Stadium as well, if they do make it that far. Obviously, that's a fixed third map that everyone is doing at the moment. If you make it to the third map, you will indeed go to Stadium. I've only really seen that on stream 1 so far. No one's made it to map 3 just yet. We have only had one matchup so far, though, so there's still time for it. I reckon maybe we'll see it with these two. Maybe. Stadium, another very wooden, soft destructibility-esque map, Dino. So again, sense of sawdust everywhere. But yeah, this first one, hostage on Canal, as you so affectionately put it, I think that's going to be an interesting one, both in terms of informing me actually where the hostage is sitting in this, and I also want to know if they are going to do something fun like actually bring a fuse, or if they're just going to sweat it out again. Again, we know that Riley wants to actually go head to head against Pengu, so I think she's going to be playing to win. I think Princess and the ponies are going to be taking it very seriously again. Kicks especially, I think he likes to take things seriously regardless. I think, we're going to see a serious side of play from them. And I do think that FoxA's Naughty List are also taking it seriously, considering their 2-0 victory to Like and These Nuts, as I mentioned before. So it's going to be a sweat fest again, Dino.
yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch. I mean, I don't think we've been able to see the actual scorelines from the, how the individual players did in that game against Like and These Nuts. I can only imagine that Spoit and Shork played well. I'm really interested to see how well Penguin played. Controller, he is diamond on PC using a controller, so you know that this guy isn't just good, he is very good with a controller. And I did back in the day dabble on the sticks, as they say, and I was trash. I was straight trash, so I can understand how difficult it is, and hopefully he'll play well, represent all the Xbox guys out there.
For shame. I'm not going to be elitist on main about this. No, I think everyone, however you access the game is how you access the game, and you're still part of the community. There we go. That's what I'll say about that.
A politician's answer, to say the least.
Very much so. But I mean, it's still baffling to me how much Canal is actually banned out in general nowadays, because. Obviously, they did try and rework it, so people liked it a bit more. People still don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know anyone that actually enjoys playing it. So
maybe this is psychological warfare coming through from the ponies. Take them to a map they hate, and then they'll just be so morally dejected going into map number 2 that it's just a stomp. That is the kind of thing that a try-hard team like Princess and the Ponies would go for, I think.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I can understand that. And again, because I am curious how many of these players have actually played Hostage Canal before. Because I don't think I know anyone that has played Hostage Canal, really, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know anyone that's played Hostage in a very, very long time, unless it's for like a fun little kind of a community event. But it's going to be a learning experience for us all, I reckon. Everyone get your books and notepads out, and lesson is starting shortly, I guess.
Yeah, make sure you all take notes and write them down, so when you go and play, I think it's only casual now. I don't think you can even play Hostage in an unranked. So when you go and play casual, and you get the luck of the draw map of Canal, and you don't immediately leave the game, you can use some of these top tier strategies. Like Zach with that Boss G ACOG. That I can't believe I suck with that gun. I am terrible with the Boss G. Put an ACOG on it doesn't make it any better, and that man, I'm just in awe.
Yeah, no, 100%. I don't know. I think it's gonna be an interesting one. I think FoxA's Naughty List are gonna give them a run for their money. I think Lonnie's gonna pull out some very, very funny things. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm hoping there'll be a lot of banter in chat as well. That's what I like a lot with these more kind of fun tournaments and fun events. It's just the banter in chat and the community spirit and just everyone having a good time. Obviously, the Invitational was created as a kind of let's all still try and have a bit of fun because Invitational is cancelled. And I think it's been a really nice little bit of positivity lately, especially because everyone's kind of stuck inside and it's just a bit naff at the moment, isn't it? So this has been a lot of fun, and I'm here for it.
Now, one thing I haven't seen so far today, and I'm kind of a little disappointed because I thought we'd be having a bit more of this friendly trash talk, this banter back and forth. I've not seen a single good night in the chat so far. We've seen some pretty decent shots, people swinging on 200 ping, hitting a nice little flick or a nice little challenge or something, and we have not seen a single GN. And I really hope that we get our GN per round ratio starting to come up a little bit with this game. I feel like Lonnie, if he gets one kill, regardless of if it's a kill steal on a down player, he might hit us with a GN. That's what I'm banking on right now.
Yes, indeed. I was seeing at the bottom about the stats being the worst in any esport thus far. The mods get fed up and clamp down on spam. So I don't really understand what's happening there, but I'm here for it as well, I guess. No, I think that an interesting thing that could happen is if it starts off serious, and then as time goes on and both teams realize, okay, perhaps we don't really know how to approach this as well, on the basis that we've never really gone on Hostage Canal, we're going to see a bit more fun. I don't know. I really, it's like you say, there's things I definitely wanted going into this, and I haven't quite got them yet. I haven't seen the GNs. I haven't seen as much spicy banter, but again, Dukes of Hereford were definitely the ones who could have done significant GNs in chat as part of the UK Massive, and we didn't really see that either on the first stream. So, for shame,
Dukes of Hereford are having a pretty poor showing, and I mean, you know, letting down the UK side is just sacrilege at this point. I
just think some of the best banter comes out of the UK community, but obviously we're very biased being UK casters. But we are surely getting into the games. We are just waiting on the players, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for your patience. I would like to just read out this this tweet as we say that. It seems like FoxA's team is too scared to join the lobby. So that's a bit of trash talk coming through, Dino. How do you feel about that one?
I mean, we've been waiting for a little bit of spice so far today. We're waiting for a little bit of that extra heat, and Zach, they're coming through. I mean, yeah, this is setting the tempo right.
Exactly.
Hopefully, the ponies will continue with these fighting words and put something up to show for it, and FoxA's Naughty List will be there to meet the challenge. I know Lonnie's got away with words from time to time. You can come out with some spicy sayings, and hopefully, untethered, unrestricted Lonnie is what we're going to get in the chat in this game.
I hope so. I really genuinely hope so. I hope we get to see that. Hand on heart. I do. I want to see the spice come through. I'm like, yes, everyone take it seriously, but also if you're going to take it seriously, start like shit talking each other, please. I need it. I want to see it. Give the people what they need. God damn it.
Yeah, shit talking. I mean, apparently, Lonnie's team entirely slept, or not much. Oh, entirely slept either not much or not at all. So they are running on very few hours sleep. They are a mostly NA team. I think Spoit is the only one from the EU. So these timings are, I think, most of them are probably going to be very, very tired. NA's like 5 to 8 hours behind the EU. So, yeah, a little bit of sympathy for these guys. But the APAC team, you know, it's like 4 a.m. when they finished. True. And they were in the lobby ready to go every single game. What is happening here? What are these NA guys doing?
I mean, it can't. They don't even have the excuse of, you know, we're just getting our Weetabix in, because I'm pretty sure Americans don't even have Weetabix, which is, first of all, shocking. Second of all, it's a great way to start the day.
Weetabix and baked beans, huh? We're gonna go there? Or are we just gonna move? Well, no, we're just moving on. We're just moving on.
First thing. Why did they do that?
I mean,
why did they tweet that? Why did they? I think, yeah, built different. I think built different is the words to explain that one. But...
I mean, if only they had some Red Bull with them to get them up in the morning, 100%. Get them going, and you know, would you look at that?
Oh,
what? It just appeared behind me. Red Bull, one of the sponsors for the R6 Memevitational. Shout out to them. Giving
also
us...
a great way to start the day.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not first thing in the morning. You know, brush your teeth first and then get started on it. But yeah.
Don't brush your teeth before breakfast. Brush it after breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have
age-old debate.
You have your breakfast, you brush your teeth, then you have your Red Bull. That's the
Some
order.
Some people brush their teeth before breakfast. Though,
I know.
And I think that's cursed.
Yes, my sister does that, and
Why?
I don't talk to her anymore. For that reason and that reason alone.
Disgusting. You've got to keep the fluoride on your teeth, haven't you? And that's what keeps them. I don't know.
How did we start talking about dentistry?
Rainbow Six Siege dentistry. Apply now.
9 out of 10 dentists agree that playing Rainbow Six Siege is good for your tooth enamel. Don't quote me on that. Pretty sure that's false.
I mean, to be fair, I do feel like my teeth are pretty strong lately. Knock them a bit. I don't know.
Why are you punching yourself in the face?
Seeing how strong my teeth are from all the siege.
Okay. Well, FoxA's naughty list. Where are they? Can I get a word in my ear on a status update?
I think this is the point where we start trash talking them. To be honest, you know.
Everyone's in. We're waiting on ours. The players they've gotten themselves into the lobby, but they're not ready yet. They need to warm up a little bit psychologically. They're all sitting there meditating. You know, Lonnie's leading them in some guided meditation to channel their chakras for this upcoming match of Hostage Canal.
I hope that's what's happening. I hope both teams have their mantras on the go. I want to know what kind of mantra Lonnie would make. I think that's going to be some intense activity, intense behavior.
I mean,
little 80s hit list mixtape situation.
Lonnie's energy is just intense, unnecessarily intense. Not in a bad way, but just like constantly at a level where it's just I couldn't do it. I love it, but I could not keep up that intensity, and that is all natural.
I feel like I could if I had the outfits that he has. I think it's the outfits. They give him a certain kind of energy, a certain kind of pizzazz, do you know?
It's like the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's an outfit, and instead of giving you the ability to wipe out half of life in the universe, it gives you energy.
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of energy, let's see how these map bans go. What kind of energy are these teams bringing to the table, do you know?
Well, FoxA's naughty list not liking the Ying play that the Ponies did bring out in the last game, but that does mean that Blackbeard will remain available, and I think there's not enough bans to really be able to hold down the Ponies at this point.
I feel like these are the bands I would prefer at this point. I want to see, okay, we know they're probably going to bring these next level meme-esque sweat lineups, so let's try and take the bands in that direction. I think this is promising for how the game is going to go. I don't think we're going to see as a typical play style as we saw in the last matchup. I think we're going to see a little bit more of a fun kind of frag fest, a fun meme fest when it comes to the operator utility, which is what I really wanted to see from the get-go. I just wonder if we're going to see a Nomad knife fight still. I know I keep mentioning this, but I just want to see it.
I don't think we will. There's too much on the line, Grace. There's too much on the line.
Lines come and go, but knife fights are forever.
Okay.
Albert Einstein, 1963. Little quote for you all.
Wasn't Einstein dead by then?
Don't think so. Anyway, moving swiftly into the game, we're going to see finally where
he died in 55. He came back 8 years later
then
after
it's
being
an
dead.
even more amazing quote then, do you know? It's an even more amazing quote that he was able to give us such valuable information from the grave. Thank you, Albert Einstein, for your contributions towards society.
All right. Well, yes. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Shout out Einstein. He a real one.
Einstein do be the realist, bro. I like the fact that I'm actually learning something from this as well. I genuinely didn't know where hostage was, but it turns out, yeah, hostage... Okay, I see. Radar room. That's a pretty nice place to put the hostage, to be fair. That's relatively well defendable. Defendable? Is that a word?
Defensible.
Defensible.
And, you know, it's got good airflow, nice conditioning, decent views of the waterfront if you turn around.
A south-facing garden.
Exactly.
Good schools nearby.
Nice, wide, open windows, allowing for lots of breathable light, creating this nice open floor plan that really gives you the ability to enjoy the vistas of the harbour around you. There we are seeing the submarines and sorted warships in the docks. And, I mean, to be a hostage, there are definitely worse places to be a hostage.
Most definitely. I like this cheeky little shield that Spoit's behind.
With the
I
Ella
really
shotgun.
Yeah, and a shotgun behind a little shield. 9 times out of 10, you know the people are going to try and break open that door within the first, like, 40 seconds of the round anyway, so that's a nice positioning to be in.
Spoit already getting tagged up. Shork there, running to Doc's shotgun. Just going to give him a little bit of a stim. And I mean, these two are just a lethal combination of some of the best ranked stars / content creators. As Autumn May is actually going to get the first kill. That's going to take down Kickstar. The Thatcher gone, but the wall's already open. Arca's with the trade. Ace outside the breach is able to finish off the bandit. And now 4 versus 4. They do have line of sight on the hostage, but it's a very difficult task to actually get on in. But they all seem to be stacking up around the open wall on the balcony.
Yes, indeed. Royal Penguins taking down Filthy Flexen as well as Spoit finally pays off all that patience and positioning, taking down Arku. But Zach is actually going to trade it back as Royal Penguin gets another trade onto Zach. So a little trade by trade going down there, but it's now a 3v1 situation. It's all left down to Rai. Can she clutch it out? She's got a lot to win for this weekend. So fingers crossed that she can pull off this 1v3 situation, Dino.
But she's going up against one of the controller gods already with 2 kills in the round as Royal Penguin XX. You know he's a controller player because he's got XX in the name, but it's going to be Lonnie from Dark Zero to get that frag, and he even hit the godly knife on the floor after the kill. And there's the good night. There is the good night we have been waiting for. Let's go.
Round 1 and a good night already. I am here for it. I am here for it. Again, we've seen a bit of trash talk beforehand. We're seeing good night night.
Good night night.
I love the banter in chat. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Let's go. Let's go.
Kickstar's choosing violence today, I swear.
They're all choosing violence, and I'm here for it, Dino. Fight, 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 fight. Again, yeah, look at these teams just absolutely going for it with each other, and then Lonnie getting that nice little final pick. We do love to see it, and I am so
Hold my nuts. You're worse than a military spouse. Oof. Kickstar. He is out for blood today. That's something special with the heat being brought there, but just a meta defender. Oh no. Well, as we look at the hostage in this room, the views aren't as nice, but if you ever want a nice little retreat away from being tied up, the kayaks are right next to you, so you can just quickly hop on one of them, go for a little paddle, make sure you're wearing your life vest, and come back inside for a nice refreshing shower and get your clothes from the locker.
Yes, indeed. And for, €5.99, you can hire a tour guide who will also take you in the kayak. So you don't have to go out alone. You can go on a full guided tour around this area of the canal and see what you can see.
Yeah, just make sure you don't crash into any of the nuclear submarines on your holiday.
Yes, indeed. Kickster waiting with his shotgun in hand. It's going to get very dirty very quickly, and I'm just waiting for this to go down, Dino.
And smokes as well being used. Wi-Fi holding the back lines. Filthy's upstairs, but Zach is going to get down. Actually shot up through the hole that he made in the floor. The Lion shotgun outside. That's sure because he actually pulls off a Lion scan. Wi-Fi is going to get the frag onto Royal Penguin as Autumn May has also been eliminated. Not going to go help Zach up as Shork jumps in the shotgun. Oh my god, that's a double for Shork. There's still a player down upstairs as well. No, not anymore. As that is going to be Shork getting 3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I said I wanted to see Lion Shotgun again, and I've got it, so I'm very, very happy with this. Oh! Lovely little pick there by Spoit, taking down Rai. But it is now a 2v1 situation. Can Arcuf try and keep themselves together and keep themselves patient as these two stampede in? Lion with shotgun in hand, Spoit on the Ash.
Yeah, he seems to be aware of where one is. He gets the frag onto Spoit and knows where Shork on the line wants to come from. But with the angles and rotations set up, Shork on incredibly low HP. He's going for the pistol. The pre-fire coming on out is going to give up his location. The swing, the shotgun, it doesn't deal enough damage straight away to take down this Kaid, who's just going to back on away. if Shulk wants to, he could potentially grab the hostage and do a runner, but no, he's choosing to fight, and it's gonna go the way of the ponies. Giddy up, yeehaw! And that's gonna be the defenders again winning a round, and you'll see that it's 1-1 because we are doing a one-side swap.
Yes,
See?
indeed, old school as it be. I feel like that was a quite an interesting one because that was definitely the moment where you could potentially have snuffled up the hostage and kind of run away with it and kept you alive. But yeah, sometimes people can be little kill goblins, and I'm here for it. Like I do like the fact that okay, maybe we haven't been receiving the Mimi plays we wanted, but we are getting those little goblin plays. We're getting the banter in chat. We're getting the good nights now, and I'm here for it, and I hope it continues.
I mean, I've got a question for you because Schreikel, our wonderful observer for today, has put it in our production chat. And Grace, if Lonnie wins this, if he wins this whole tournament, does that finally mean that Dark Zero has been able to win an event?
Oh.
Confirmed. Attackers have located the hostage.
Oh, they won the August Major. Ah, so Schreikel got it wrong. That's who I'm blaming here. Shout out Crater, our wonderful producer for today, helping us get everything go. But so would that mean that they would have won 2 events?
I mean, I think realistically, what I will say diplomatically there is that this weekend we're all winners, Dino.
No.
We're all winners, Dino.
You did a one night of casting with XR Troika, and you are already sitting on the fence like he does. Like, no, pick a side and
I'm not doing it.
defend
I'm not
it.
doing it. This happened the other day with Novi. He made me pick a side, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now. There's especially, I don't know. I think this is a really lovely thing to have happened, and I'm not gonna pick a side here. I'm not gonna make any predictions, and I'm not gonna make too much biases here. The only bias I say I will have is just I'm more towards the ponies because I think Newt is cheering on Rye, and I stand a cute cat. But I also want to cheer on FoxA's naughty list because I think Lonnie is incredible.
Well, FoxA's naughty list getting to a strong start, and that's going to be Spoit to get the kill onto Rye, so Newt is going to be able to get more attention in this round. But something we haven't paid attention to in a while is our dono total. We have finally surpassed $2,000. Shout out to everyone in the scene, and that's going to be Autumn May getting 2 kills to help us celebrate.
Yes, indeed. I mean, that's incredible, to be fair. Like, obviously this is a bit of fun, and it's a bit of community spirit really coming in to actually give us something fun to do where we would normally be in Canada, kind of getting the drinks in, having a laugh, paying...
Lads on tour, oi, oi, oi.
Lads on tour, oi, 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 indeed. Lads, bevies in. And we haven't been able to have that because of COVID, and I think the fact that we've turned it into something fun for the community and also raised some money for a really good charity at the moment that's sick, man. Like, that's really good. Thank you, everyone who's donated so far.
Absolutely. It's really incredible to see, but Filthy able to deny Spoit another kill in the round, as I think FoxA's Nautilus is going for the full shotgun setup aside from Lonnie and Penguin. As, well, now it's all left up to Filthy. Can't get a second kill in the round. The MP5K of the Mulmai, I can remember gun names, is going to be able to get that kill, and that's going to be the defenders winning once more. Oh, look at those sick controller 360s. You know? Spinning like a Beyblade.
Sensitivity when. I mean, we completely missed the Jaeger shotgun kill, but that always creases me. I don't know why. I love the shotgun kills. I think we're gonna potentially see it again. Yeah, we are. There we go.
Yeah.
We love some good old-fashioned Jaeger shotgun kills. I love to see it. Autumn May doing a great job there, taking on Kickster as well, of all people. Fair play, Autumn May. I'm gonna give MVP of that round to you. Yeah,
and I mean, I have to agree with. I'm gonna mess up this name. Slugabed? Slugabed? In chat, I mean, he just said that this point is fantastic. He just needs to work on his communication, aim, map awareness, crosshair placement, positioning, plant positions, retake abilities, spray control, and his ability to get a kill. And I couldn't agree more. Spoit, an incredible player. Just if he's able to work on those few things, he'll take his gameplay to the next echelon.
Indeed. Yeah, the oldies are the goodies when it comes to copy passes.
Exactly.
We do stand. Some frost action coming out again from Rye. I want to see where she's putting these maps if possible.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I love Frost as the shield bag because obviously outside of like a kind of fun community setting, we are going to start seeing Frost more in actual comp, and I'm here for it. And there we go. We're seeing the classics Frost mats around the hostage.
Have they? Right. There's a tactic that you could do a while ago, where you would shoot the hostage down. You could shoot the hostage a certain number of times to where they wouldn't go down and you would lose a load of points. But it would make it so that they're on 1 HP, and if a single bullet from the attackers hit the hostage would die. Or would need to be revived, and then the attackers would have to try and, you know, go and rescue them. And I see that blood around the hostage, and I wonder if someone's been a little sneaky and tried to do that, but it's going to be Lonnie not allowing the sneaky play to come through, as it's going to be Arkuth going down to start us off this round.
There's Beard Chalk slowly creeping up the stairs, Lion shotgun. That Rizmot's certainly going to alert the defenders to his positioning, though. So, ooh, bit of a gunfight going down here, and Kickster ultimately losing his life to Royal Penguin.
He's not going to be happy about that one, as Zach and Rye, though, are going to tune in and get kills for each of them to even out the man count a little bit more. The prone shotgun not going to work for sure, because that's going to be Zach swinging on the Echo to get that kill. And now, Lonnie and Penguin left alone, 2 versus 3. The Mozzie Pests denying their drones entry into the site. They don't know what they're going to be facing, and they've got a whole load of shotguns to deal with. As Filthy, he wants to get aggressive on that door, but it's taking his time just now.
Yeah, indeed. I think patience is indeed a virtue, but, you know, for Lonnie and Royal Penguin, they really need to try and work out their plan here. Perhaps they just need to believe in the heart of the cards, Dino.
The heart of the cards.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
I mean, Lonnie baiting on the roof 2 minutes into the round at this point. Looks like he wants to try and go for a play here, but Rye, he's holding the angle to jump in, gets shut down on the first player. Royal Penguin doesn't look like he wants to go for it. Takes the challenge onto Zach, and that's going to be... I mean, the Echo going down, not running with the boss G this time, and it might be working out to his disadvantage, but Rye's not going to let this wound stick away. This wound? This wound. Why'd you wag it? No? Grace?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Okay.
We're now an even 2-2. But I like this, to be fair. I don't know who's going to win so far. I think, obviously, we know that both these teams have just won a 2-0 victory each. So I think that the fact that they're even Stevens right now is a good sign for this first map. Even Stevens. I love that. I do think that it would be interesting to see them be a little bit more creative and silly with these ops, though. You know, I think both these teams are very capable of winning. We know they can show up to a gunfight. I just want to see them have a little bit more fun with it, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. And what's the site this time around? They're doing a proper upstairs hold as well, reinforcing box. They're probably going to hold these hatches. A defender in map. The objective is in maps, and I think going round for round, these hostage games have been surprisingly close in sort of every game that has been on stream so far. I don't know about the off-stream ones, but yeah, much closer than I thought it would be, given that it's hostage.
Hostage location unknown.
Oh yeah, 100%. And again, I think sometimes when it's hostage, you have got that fear of the hostage just dying. Someone accidentally killing the hostage, someone thinking the hostage is a player. Ooh! Spoit going for that cheeky pistol. Was that Spawn Peak, I think?
It must be. This early on in the round must be a Spawn Peak, and you love to see it.
Oh, you really do, Dino. You really, really do. I think more of that, please. And again, I do love the fact that they're being a little bit sweaty with it, but another pistol kill. They're just going for the pistol kills this round. I'm definitely here for it. Kicks moving his way up towards that main wall of the upstairs site as Roof starts to pinch on the main stairs as well. It's still winnable for the attackers, I think.
Oh, absolutely, but Spoit's not going to make it easy. He's finally switched off the shotguns and is going for the SMG, getting the kill. Kickstar waiting on the stairs is going to eliminate Shulk, though. So, not entirely out of it, but Kix' position is going to be known unless he decides to go for a move, but it's not going to be the case, as Royal Penguin, yet again, doing an exceptional job so far, hitting a lot of his shots, and he's actually top fragging at the moment, 6 and 2. Even ahead of, the fabled ranked king himself, Spoit.
I suppose if he's very used to using a controller, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I have to admire it to a point because I've never really been a console player and I can't console. I don't know. My hands don't work with console. They don't even know what they're called.
Controller?
Controller!
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That is impressive, to say the least.
It really is.
You forgot the word for controller, but... C4 coming out from Lonnie's not going to catch anything. Kickstar, well... He's been able to win these clutches before. One of the most famous clips, one of the clips that I remember seeing that helped me get into playing the game was Kickstar's 1 versus 5 in 13 seconds back on plane. And I believe in this man. He's already gotten 3 kills so far in the round. He's using one of his Thatcher EMPs to help clear out some of that additional utility. Gets caught up by a Wamai disc as he's going to start to try and make a way on in. Lots of Lucy Banshees and other gadgets waiting around for him, but it's going to be Autumn May lying down the prone angle to kill the caster king himself, Kickstar.
Going down to the ratty angle, you do love to see it. Obviously switching over now, though, so Ponies can still pull this back. I think it's an interesting one at the moment because I don't think I really had any expectations going into this as to how it was going to go. But I think there's definitely players I thought might have had a bit more fun and pop off a little bit more. And the ones that are popping off, I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. I see you. But it's all a bit of fun at the end of the day.
Yeah. Absolutely. And, I again just want to shout out, the social media team. We can see, the memes that are being created and pumped out at just an incredible rate. Everyone, I'm just scrolling back through the social media channel, and there are just hundreds of posts and chats, and you go on Twitter, you look at everything that's been tweeted out already. They are on point with absolutely everything that's going on, and they've got I don't know, probably 10, 15, 20 different streams to watch full of action to try and capture all of it, and they are doing an exceptional job so far.
Oh, 100%. Again, yeah, I think everyone involved with this so far has been absolutely stellar. It's been really lovely to be part of it.
And we definitely aren't saying this so that they don't make funny tweets at our expense. That we'll never be able to live down. I'm still in the clear for now. Gonna see if I can hold on to that for the time being. It might not be the case.
Dina, there's a whole weekend of this, so
True.
There's always time. I mean, I can give them a lot of fuel if you want. I can start reading off the dumb stuff you've done in life.
Nope, not happening.
Right on the thrust again. You do love to see it. I know, I'm starting to really enjoy watching, obviously, Frost plays in general, but I think Rye on the Frost is actually really pleasant to watch and behold. So as I say that, she goes down to Autumn May, so Caster's Curse coming through there a little bit.
There must be a copy paster out there somewhere for, is a savant on this operator as well. That's going to be Spoit getting a kill onto Arkuth. Flexi, or Filthy Flexin with a shotgun kill onto Shulk, giving him a little taste of his own medicine as Zach. He's not running the boss G once so far, but actually Spoit's been able to nip in, grab the hostage, and he's doing a runner. He's going to win the round. The first time the objective has been played on hostage. Aside from when always for the Russian team, Pasha No Biceps, did it on plane, but then as he got the hostage out of the building, fell off a balcony and died. And so lost the round. But FoxA's Naughty List taking game number 1.
Yeah, indeed. And you know, again, the controller player getting a lot of kills during that, which is just you don't really get to see it that much, do you?
No.
You always think of controller players as to not being as accurate, really, but they obviously are shining through sometimes. And I just have to say, what the fox to that. So.
What the fox?
What the fox?
Oh my goodness.
I could feel the disappointment radiating from you.
I mean, there's that, and I'm also reading the production chat where now they are saying, right, Dino's trying to be nice to us. We've got to bully him now, so I think my plan has backfired.
You've only brought this upon yourself. You've only brought this upon yourself. Getting a little show here where we can see some of these replays of the kills that we saw. I wonder if we're going to see some of those nice Jaeger shotgun kills. Yeah, we are. There we go. Automail that Jaeger shotgun. Still my favourite round of that first map, I think. I think that was significant. I do love the shotgun kills. They make me laugh so much. So yeah. Personal MVP, I think, will be Automail with those Jaeger shotgun kills. They just hit different. They really do.
I mean, there's just a lot of actual, serious plays and clutches that have been coming out from these guys has been surprising and impressive. That Arku's defense downstairs actually winning the 2v1, playing it smart, playing it correctly, going up against two very good gunners. A very strong showing there. And, I mean, Ponies, they're down a map now, and if they want to have that best opportunity at facing off against EU Sad Little Man tomorrow, they really need to be winning all of these and going on to secure area next on
Outback.
Outback. Ooh.
Utbook. We're going straight to Utbook, seeing Princess and Ponies and FoxA's Naughty List. Obviously, as Dino just pointed out, FoxA's Naughty List already have one map in the bag. Both these teams previously 2-0ing their opponents, so I don't want to see another 2-0, to be honest, Dino. Want to see this go to the third map. Want to see it go to that stadium map for these two. I think Princess and Her Ponies might try and be a little bit more defensive turtly because they know they have to go against EU Sad Little Man.
Yeah.
They know they want that. They want it for Rye, they want it for themselves, and it would be a barn burner for sure. But at the same time, FoxA's Naughty List, they're not going to let it happen without a good fight either. They are wanting to win here. They are wanting to assert their dominance. And, so far in that matchup, we did see some really dirty kills.
Yeah. Just to sort of highlight that tweet that just popped up for a second there from Gagsy saying, who knew it would take the hashtag Six Memevitational to get me to want to play Siege again? This needs to be an official event. I mean, we love that you're loving this. This is very fun and, I mean, just a very enjoyable weekend of action. All the stupidity has been allowed and I'm loving it. It is great.
That's really nice, actually. That's made me feel a little fuzzy inside. I really like that. I like that a lot. I think that's an important thing, and that must feel really good right now for Frezen Desh. Frezen Desh, who obviously, it was their brainchild, essentially. It just started as a little conversation, and it kind of snowballed into what you're viewing now. It's this really nice community event, standing for the actual invitational.
The ruthless CEO that Dez is, he'll make anything happen. I'm pretty sure he's already got a 5-year plan set up for this tournament at this point.
I mean, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. I think the man with a plan is always a structured one. So,
absolutely,
it's always a good one.
But
Utbook next is a scary one for me, because I hate that map like a burning passion. I know we've seen some teams play it previously, but I think generally a lot of people avoid that map so much. I know we're playing a lot of these off maps today, because it is the Memevitational. It's very fun and silly, but I'm already feeling a lot of feels about this one.
Helby, the well-known Outback hater, but also Outback's, biggest connoisseur. He knows all the tips, the tricks, the strats, the plays, because every time he played ranked when it was in the ranked pool, he would only get Outback. And while he's not playing here, I do believe that in some of his other games, Outback has been picked for him or against him. So, yep, we're seeing... we've got a little sneak peek at some of the maps to be coming up later today. Won't reveal anything to you, but definitely going to see Helby trying to fight it out on Outback at some point, which I'm sure he's not particularly happy about.
No. Realistically, I don't know if anyone's happy about this too much, but apart from obviously the people that picked it. But I don't know. Outback's just one of those maps that I think is very difficult to attack for one. I think it's definitely easier to defend Outback than it is to attack it. Anytime I've gone into Outback, I'm just like, please don't be attack. Please don't be attack.
I mean, the defender side is so much stronger on Outback. So, you know, it's secure area as well. This generally seems to be pretty defender favored. You're gonna have to see where these objectives actually are. If they're in the same places as the bomb objectives were, then this is gonna be... I think we might actually get to overtime on this one.
But you know, this is the thing. This is why I think it's good that we're doing the round swap. So obviously, ponies will start on defense, then they'll go on attack, then they'll go on defense, then they'll go on attack. And I think that's going to work out a lot better for these two teams. It's not going to be one person having, 4 to 6 rounds in on defense on Outback, snuffling up those round wins and essentially winning easily. Both these teams still have to fight, and I think that's evenly matched, even though... I mean, you want it to be evenly matched, even if it is a bit of a kind of meme stream. But at the same time, both these teams really want to win. So I think it's good for them, good for their mental, that they're able to have a fair shot at this now. And we're seeing these bans come through as well. Do you know Ponies banning out Ace to begin with? Yeah,
again, serious bans coming through as well. There goes FoxA's Naughty List banning out that Blackbeard. So what bedtime story do you guys prefer when I put you to bed? Lonnie with the fighting words. He's already said to Rai, sort of in the lobby between games, saying that he was going to steal her man. And I think that's the arc that we all want to see take place here this weekend, more than anything else.
Hey, I'm here for it. Oh, right. All I hear is you going like nuts.
Eat my vinegar. What?
I love this. I'm here for this. This is what I wanted, Dino. I didn't want... Okay, fair enough. If you're going to be serious about it and, try and win, you really want the win, you want to push yourself forward and take down some little anime revenge arc matches later on in the weekend. But I needed this. I needed the trash talk. I needed the good nights. I needed the dirty shotgun kills. And I think this is going to be absolutely insane now. Going to a map like Outback as well, the tilt is going to get heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. Controller players are just trying their best, Grace. What the fox, indeed. I think there's a clip attached to that as well.
Oh, no.
So,
I don't want all the controller players to come for me. I don't want them to come for me now. What have you done?
Controller Twitter is wild, Grace. You are going to have one hell of a time dealing with all that. But
please no. I mean, going into this, I think that, again, we're going to see some pretty serious picks. Oh, actually, we're seeing some Capcan and Frost coming through. Again, though, because I guess people aren't really droning as much as they're probably face-checking things a lot in these matches as well. That's quite a sneaky way of acting like... How do I explain it? It's not like a serious counter-strat, but it's one way you're like, this could actually play off really well and be a sneaky way to secure this victory.
I mean, that Spoit and Shork, they're these aggressive ranked players, quite a decent amount of comp experience as well between them. So in this kind of environment, they are, as you say, likely to be face-checking a lot of angles. You go for that full trap meta lineup, one of them is going to land eventually, and, the opportunity to take them down. But I don't think we're going to see much of that. Oh, kicks on the calf. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about that, Dino. I think we need to talk about that a little bit more than we are right now. But I don't know. I think kicks on the calf right now is going to be a disgusting thing to happen, and I feel like again, we might see some of this trash talk come through as a result of that. We might see some of that tilt come through as a result of that as well. Again, when you're holding that dirty angle by the plant pot, I love that angle. It's my fave. Problematic fave.
Watching the hashtag Six Memevitational and waiting for Sternab R6 to get enough of hashtag fuck Sternabs and shut down the whole CCS stream like it's my ball and I'm going home. Sternab's a big boy. He wouldn't do that. He would, he just wouldn't let us back ever again. But seeing as we're talking about the man, let's get a couple fuck Sternabs in the chat. Yeah.
Just a couple, a sprinkling.
You know, a light garnish of fuck Sternab.
Like garnish of I see how it is. Hearing these ex-Kairos go down, they are really going for it, and I love to see it. I'm like, fair enough, if you're not going to go for meme plays, go for the sweat. Oh, Shork taking down Rai though.
Yeah, Autumn May gets spammed through the wall by Arcus. Isn't aware that they're down. They are actually playing on Pro League HUD settings, so there are no points available. They don't know when people go down. Arcus, he takes a lot of damage, and Filthy as well. There's 2 players now on 1 HP. Spoit running in. Angle grip 1.5. Hibana takes the head off of 1 before Filthy is able to trade it out and then get finally finished off. 1 player goes down into the frost mat. That's Lonnie. Oh no, he's not going to be pleased with that one. 3 versus 2 in favor of the attackers. We've still got Kickstar left up on that Cav.
It's now all left down to Kickster on that Cav. Presumably, I was going to say no one knows where he is, but no, Royal Penguin immediately spotting him out and taking him down. That is round number 1, going to FoxA's naughty list.
Gotta hit the 360s on the controller. Just gotta spin.
Royal becoming a Beyblade. Triangle.
Let it rip.
Oh my god, I used to love Beyblade, but that's a story for another time.
Yes,
shout out to all the
story you're
production
going
crew,
to tell me
casters,
later.
players. Oh, I missed that tweet, but thank you. And we do want to shout out everyone involved at Meme Invitational. I think everyone's done a really good job of making it come together, as we mentioned before. Jolly good work, everybody. I'm going to do a little clap. There we go. That's my clap.
Nice. I appreciate the clap.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Don't give up your day job.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Seeing some buck action come through now in Ayana as well. Liking that. I'm liking that. I mean, we all know my feelings on Ayana by now anyway.
Do we though? Do we really?
I feel like every time there's an Ayana, I do this massive spiel about how much I love Ayana as an operator. I really absolutely love that. I wish I looked like Ayana. Cute face, big bunda. It's what you need. Let's get this Gold Best Esports community out of them all. Fuck COVID, Six Memevitational. Yes, indeed, Justin. Completely agree with you. If you do have any spare cash floating about, we are having charity donations towards the COVID relief. So please dig deep if you can afford it.
Yeah. The only thing we hate more than Sternab is COVID, so...
Poor Sternab. Leave him alone, you.
Sternab's my boy. He knows... I hope he knows I don't mean it. Please. What I do for likes on Twitter from Sternab. It's like a drug to me.
On that note. I'm kind of low-key disappointed we're not seeing Autumn May on the Jaeger shotgun again, but I do understand it. Ooh, Spoit though, gonna take down Kickster, so that's another play on the side of Ponies to take it down. Right, taking significant amounts of damage, but Spoit is gonna be taken down by her, so that's a nice little, balancer kill, to say the least. Our crew using those Ayana Geminis to their advantage. They're now going to know the positioning of Autumn, who is kind of trapped actually in above this staircase, but I don't think our crew is aware that she's actually rotating now and going up the stairs.
She's actually been able to get out of that situation as we now find ourselves in a 3-3. Again, a very serious game coming through between these two teams as Arcus is on relatively low health. That is going to be Royal Penguin to get downed and finished off by Filthy on the buck. As a flashbang that lands right at Lonnie's feet, he tries to go for the swing, but it's going to be Autumn May. What a headshot! The Buck getting eliminated, and now 2-2, the two players on the ponies are low health. This is a good chance for FoxA's Nautilus to extend their advantage as Autumn May is hitting some nice shots. That's Wi-Fi now down to 1 HP. The Iana Gemini is going to get destroyed as a swing coming on through. The prone peak, though, from Rai is going to deal a little bit of damage onto Autumn May. They're kind of close to the objective, but it's still a lot of rooms and a lot of angles to check before they can really get close and start contesting, and they've only got 50 seconds to get into the objective.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you know, again, the health is definitely more in the favor of FoxA's naughty list right now. Our crew actually falling to Autumn May on an absolute tear this evening, to be honest. And there we go. Autumn May finishing off right again. Built different, to be honest. Built different.
Built different, hitting hard. Autumn May on the Jaeger is a scary sight. And Lonnie is here for it. He's here for the energy. He may not be fragging out, but he is the best hype man in the lobby. He is going 0-0-1 right now, but that confidence is all you really need in life.
100%. I think like before a night out, before a big event, just get Lonnie to FaceTime you and hype you up for a good half hour. I think that's what everyone needs. Lonnie should do some kind of service, hype delivery service. That would work well. Easy cash.
Well, you just pay like a small amount to him, and he just like gives you a personalized video hyping you up to go do something.
Yeah, just like throw him a tenner. He calls you for half an hour. Jobs are good. I reckon he's missing a big market there. For sure. Lonnie's cheerleading service.
Exactly. That could be crazy. That would, as they say, go hard.
It really would. So they're changing the objective to this little generator spot, which is quite nice. This is a kind of learning experience for me again, because again, I didn't really know where hostage and the secure area bomb is on a lot of these maps, to be honest. Some of the older classic maps I do know, but with like the new Outback and new Canal and stuff, I had no idea. I hadn't the foggiest, you know.
Not the foggiest.
This is a learning experience for me. I'm learning something. I'm being schooled here.
Edumacated.
Edumacated indeed.
Attackers have located the biohazard.
Is it useful information? Are you ever going to play secure area Outback in your life?
Maybe if there's another community event and charity event where everyone's playing secure area, perhaps.
And
that is unfortunate. Zach going for the shotgun kill, but Spoit shutting him down. The opening pick for this round.
The ping swing coming on through, helping out Spoit there as a... Yeah. Again, FoxA's naughty list with the advantage in this round, and they're actually going to be able to run the Ying, not banned out this time. Lonnie's picking her up and might be taking her for a drive into the objective in a moment as I see them stacked outside this ball window for the time being. I'm upset we haven't seen any Amarus just yeeting into sight, but I feel like a Ying rush is the next best thing.
Yes, indeed, but you know, Ying is banned out, which is
No,
No, Ying's not banned out. That was the first map. I'm stupid. Rai is going to take down Royal Penguins, and Filthy is going to take down Spoit as well, as these attackers had to try to rush a little bit too suddenly without checking their P's and Q's. Kickster is also going to fall to the... No, Kickster is actually going to take down the Goliath that is Autumn May. And Lonnie is going to trade that immediately back by taking down Rai. So it's now left down to Lonnie on this Ying. Can he do it, Dino?
I mean, he's already gone out and made the statement that he's the best, and he's going to get the headshot onto Filthy as well. I mean, I'm not sure what DPI this man is playing on, but it is high, and he is... Every time he gets a kill, he's going for that godly knife on the ground, the 360 spins. He is BMing everything. It's all about those micro flicks, man. It's all about the jiggle peaks, the micro flicks. I'm expecting this clutch to come through now.
5 HP in a dream.
Exactly.
If he can pull this off, I will be absolutely losing my mind. But you know, Arcoof and Kickstar definitely two very, very capable players. I would be feeling a little bit stressed if I was Ollie right now, but I definitely do not have the energy and charisma and courageousness that Lonnie has. So I think that energy is definitely going to carry him through, and hopefully he can get at least one pick before potentially falling. I believe, Dino. I believe.
I mean, we've got Arkuth here on the bullet hole peaks in a 1 versus 2. Lonnie has managed to find his way inside a ball. The yellow pings are coming out. The Vault cam has spotted him. This isn't looking good. That Wamaido is going to allow that Candela to get set off inside of the site. He doesn't go for any action on it just yet, but with only 15 seconds to go, he needs to get something happening. And they're just going to wait for him to come in. This is some of the most patient siege I've ever seen in my life as Kickstar. He's had enough. He's not letting his team go down 0-3 and get 2-0'd. Not against Lonnie, not against the Lightning, as he's going to rescue that round for the Ponies.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, Ponies clinging on at the moment while they can. But it is going back to, FoxA's naughty list on defense, which, as we've said previously, it is a pretty defender-sided map. Lonnie, I gave that to you. Kickster, thanks. Very kind of Lonnie to allow Ponies to win that round.
I mean, he doesn't want to completely demoralize them, you know? There's still a lot of games left to play today. If Lonnie had won that, I think we would have seen a team forfeit right there.
What a good man. What
Exactly.
a kind and considerate man.
Kickstar is out for blood today. Holy.
He is.
Like, we say he woke up and chose violence, and, kind of half joking. This man woke up and chose violence. I've seen you shake your ass on stream and go, oh, my back. I mean, Lonnie do be shaking, though. Still waiting on someone to punch their monitor. Hashtag Six Memevitational. I mean, maybe.
I can, if COVID wasn't a thing, I could drive to Dino's house and punch his monitor.
Pass. You don't know how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't passed your test yet.
And I don't have a car.
Yeah, that's
and
also...
that adds an extra air of ominousness to it, does it not, Dino?
5 seconds to insertion.
It also adds an extra layer of illegality for you to want to drive to come and summit 1G my monitor.
To its location and secure the container.
Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes you have to do things that are not in accordance to the country's law in order to survive, Dino. And sometimes your monitor has to die.
I don't think that's really...
to ensure the survival of my people.
I don't think that's really the wisest use of your time to drive for like 2 hours or something during a national lockdown where you're not allowed to like go visit people just to come 1G my monitor.
What if I got a drone situation with like a punching fist thing just had it fly through your window and just punch your monitor? Anyway, moving swiftly on, Dokobi is going to start noting where these defenders are. Autumn May, however, is not going to take any of that standing up and is going to take down Arkuth to open up this round. Again, FoxA's Naughty is getting the opening pick, though.
Autumn May missing the shot. Zach, though, not going to allow that to happen much longer as he's going to get one. Spoit finally finishes off Ryan. She was down for a while. Haha, Zofia, no more withstand. But, now, I mean, FoxA's Naughty List, they weren't pleased about losing that last round. And they have come back swinging. It's now Kickstar left alone in the 1 versus 3. Zach could potentially get revived. It's going to be a bit of a journey for Kickstar to get over there to help him out.
Yes, indeed. Actually being able to, pick up Zach, that's going to help them both significantly. They can make some kind of game plan here. They can make some kind of sensible, logical play. Lonnie patiently waiting on the Valkyrie, though. Holding a very tight angle here. It's an interesting one, because I never know... Oh! Kick's trying to do a swing out, but Lonnie is going to take him down. A few bullets to the face, and it's all left down to Zach to try and clutch this out. I don't think he's aware of the rotation. No, he's not. Royal Penguin quickly rotating to push towards him and finishing this off for FoxA's Naughty List. Naughty List.
I mean, you remember all that trash that Kickstar was typing out in chat? And then he loses to Lonnie like that? I mean, yeah, Lonnie, right freelo. You talk shit, get hit, Kickstar. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're gonna come swinging at Lonnie like that, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for the thunder.
Ready for the thunder, indeed. Ready for the thunder, indeed.
Oh,
Lonnie also trying to sneak up and take Kix's duo of Terror there. That's what we like to see. We love the banter in chat. Interesting, actually, to be honest, that obviously I think it's one more round. And you know, FoxA's Naughty List could actually win this, Dino. Which is a shame, really, because I really did want to see, you know, Princess and Her Ponies go up against Sad Little Man.
I mean, they still have the opportunity to. It is the top two teams. So losing one game is perfectly within the realms of possibility for you to come back later on and still qualify for tomorrow.
All to be determined in the rest of this Invitational.
Absolutely.
We still have, I think it's significant more games, actually. You've got one more matchup with Dino and myself, and then it's switching over, and there's two more matchups after that. So, yeah, lots more games to be watched, lots more games to be had, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
After this game concludes, there will still be 4 more streamed matches. 2 on this channel, 2 over on the A stream, the mainstream, however you want to call it. Well, there'll be some nice rivalries coming through, as I do believe we'll actually have the Intero versus Kickstar matchup, and another rivalry going down as well. Let me just double check. And yeah, so it's then going to be the Canadians versus the Americans. It's going to be the Kicks and Taro duel, then the North American clash over on the mainstream after the conclusion of not this game, but the next game.
That would be quite an interesting one for sure. That would be quite a nice one. I think all these matchups are interesting though. Again, there's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of characters, a lot of content creators close to people's hearts. I think it's quite an entertaining weekend. Autumn May, speaking of entertaining, is going to open this up with the first pick on Two Ponies yet again, getting the opening pick for FoxA's Naughty List.
Not looking too good as well, with Spoit coming in and getting the frag onto Kickstar. Riley missing the shots with that UMP. Not old as shit, but is using the worst gun in the game, and it's going to be Spoit on the Ash to take the challenge. That's going to be Rai going down. It's now a 2 versus 5, 2 versus 4. Filthy, nice headshot down to Autumn May. As they're not out of it just yet, but this does look incredibly likely. It's going to be FoxA's Naughty List with a swift 2-0 as Spoit is able to get that next kill onto Filthy. And then there's Shork finishing it out. The frag onto Arkuth, and that... I mean, we've seen 2 quick 2-0s on this channel here today, Grace. Oh! What was that peak? What was that? What on earth? Oh my days.
But the thing is, that is FoxA's Naughty List second 2-0 of this Saturday, Dino. So that's quite. They must be feeling quite good right now, to be honest. Feeling quite confident in their abilities and in their in their wins, essentially. That's got to feel really good for them. I do feel really bad for Princess and Her Ponies. I wanted to see... I hope it still happens. I hope I see that matchup of EU Sad Little Man versus Princess and Her Ponies. I hope we still get to see that. But as we said, much more matches to go on today before we can work out if we will see that.
Yeah, hopefully even if we don't get to see it as part of the official tournament, we'll at least get to see the duel take place at some point in time, maybe on someone's personal stream at a different set point in the future. Just saying, maybe we should set that up, but I mean, just the gunners on the Naughty List. Even Lonnie himself, going for the clips, going for the frags, hitting him with the trash talk. He really does know how to pick a team, the captain himself.
Yeah, indeed. I just want to point out Spoit absolutely popping off in that match. Just waking up and just absolutely going on a tear. And again, some really nice kills from Autumn May that we saw on both maps, across both maps, to be honest. So, I think they played really well. I think they really did play really, really well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, we do still have 3 more games taking place on this channel. Up next is going to be Pirates Aces versus Lycan D's Nuts. And they've both been 2-0'd so far. Lycan D's Nuts 2-0'd by FoxA's Naughty List off stream. Pirates Aces 2-0'd by Princess and Her Ponies on stream. Now, FoxA's Naughty List, they very dominant right now. They are definitely playing well. DC liking these nuts, being able to finish us second in the group, or do you think it's going to be Princess and Her Ponies?
Ooh. I want... that's a hard one. I would like to see Princess and Her Ponies just because I want to see that little revenge arc situation happening between Ryan and Pengu. But I think ultimately the better matchup will win. And I think obviously some of these teams are taking it a lot more seriously than others. So we will see what happens, Dino. We will see what happens.
Yeah, and before we hop to a break, I just want to point out, if you look at the top of your screen right there, just top left of your screen, you'll see the little dono counter. Raised $6,223.80 out of our goal of $10,000. You guys are doing amazing. And yeah, it's incredible. All the money's going to a good cause. If you do have any spare cash, you're able to donate. Type !donate in the chat and help out, disaster relief with COVID-19. And hopefully we'll be able to have an actual invitational, which will be, probably just as good as this is. But before we continue on with the action here today, we are going to go to a 20-minute break as we let the other games finish and the players get themselves sorted out before we head into our third match here on the second stream. Thank you.